Alright, I got the camera all set up. Let's do this. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Young Tada. Third video on the new channel. We got the ball rolling, guys. Today's video is gonna be about where I live, Los Angeles, California, and how much it cost me to live here for 1 month. So I currently live in Koreatown, Los Angeles, which, to give you reference, is about 10 to 15 minutes away from downtown, about 15 minutes away from Hollywood. So it's pretty centralized, everything's pretty close. Not a bad area to get a good reference of how much it costs to live in Los Angeles. So in the month of January 2020, I've decided to write down all of my expenses to the dollar. At the end of the month, recap and see how much it actually added up to, and I have all of the stats on my phone right here. So at the end of the month, I broke up all of the expenses into different groups, and I was left with 5 different groups. We have fixed rates, which I put rent and internet bills, utilities, things like that, things that don't change month to month. Then I have a category for my dog, what I spent on Bo, a category for going out to eat, which is excluded groceries. So when I would get some fast food, or you saw in the other video, the Dave's Hot Chicken mukbang, things that I didn't go to a grocery store for, so I consider going out to eat. Then I have groceries, which is self-explanatory. It's just me going to the grocery store, getting what I need for the week. And then I have work expenses. Let's start with the fixed rates. So for the fixed rates, straight off the bat, I spent $830 on rent. I'm gonna just kind of break down each individual group and have the prices pop up on the screen as I talk about them. So I spent $830 on rent for a 1-bedroom apartment in Koreatown, and that's split. So the actual price, total price for the apartment is $1,660 for a 1-bedroom apartment split between me and Kelly in Koreatown, Los Angeles. Our internet bill was $85. I spent $10 on doing laundry. My phone bill was $106. Then I have little fixed rates like Apple Music, which was $11, Adobe Creative Cloud, so I could edit all of my videos and photos, for $30 a month, and I had a $45 power bill. So the fixed rate category added up to $1,108 total. Moving on to Bo, the category I set aside for my dog, it was $10 for his food, another $6 for another trip of food, and $7 for his doggy bags. So that totaled up to $23 total. Third group is going out to eat, and this is the one I'm not most proud of, and I suggest everyone write down for the month what they ate and how much it cost, because it really puts in perspective of how often you went, and you don't kind of realize every time you're just swiping the card when you're going out to eat how much it adds up. So let me break this down. I'm gonna go through it pretty fast. $5 In-N-Out, $18 McDonald's, $14 Soup Plantation, $16 Raising Cane's, $12.50 McDonald's, $10 Thai food, $14 Poke Bowl, $38 Maggiano's, $5 Boba, $5 7-Eleven, $14 McDonald's, $13 Hawaiian Barbecue, $6 Boba Time, $12 Sushi, $10 Panda Express, $6.50 Costco Pizza, $16 Jamaican, $5 Kung Fu Tea, $5 Popeyes, and $16 Raising Cane's. This is my first month doing this, and it really put in perspective of 1, how much fast food I eat, and 2, how often it was a month, because you kind of get lost in swiping your card and keeping track of everything. So I'm glad I did this, because the total of everything out to eat was $241. Next month, in the month of February, now that I have these stats and I have an example of what a month looks like for me, I'm gonna set budgets, but we'll talk about that more at the end. So for groceries, I broke it up into weeks. So week 1, it was $65, week 2, $35, week 3, $6, week 4, $50, and then I had a $12 grocery run for acai, like materials for us, me and Kelly's acai bowls, and then I spent $80 at Costco. So the total number for the groceries category was $248 for the month of January. Work expenses. You saw in my earlier video, my first vlog, that I started a new job, and they required me to buy my own uniform. So they gave me a list of what everyone needs to wear, and we had to go out to buy our own clothes. I spent $18 on a work shirt, $22 on some work jeans, $20 on a brown belt, $9 on an Uber to get there, $13 on another shirt, and $27 on a couple more shirts. And it sounds weird hearing like shirt, like why didn't I just go out all at once? But it was complicated because there was a training shirt, there was a food runner shirt, and then there were some shirts that I bought online because I didn't know if they would come in time. So it got messy, but I logged it and it all added up to $109. The total out of the 5 categories, fixed rates, bow, out to eat, groceries, and work expenses, added up to $1,729 total. The whole reason why I kind of did this experiment for the month of January is because I got inspired by the Dave Ramsey podcast. I don't know if you guys ever heard of it, but he teaches finance and teaches things that every hardworking person should know, like Roth IRAs and 401ks and retirement plans. And he has this envelope system where you set a budget for the different categories you have in a month and actually put it in a physical envelope so that you could see the money going away rather than instead of kind of guessing and just free balling it. So I'm gonna start doing a budget for each of my categories so that if there's money left over, I could move that onto my savings and then it will accumulate that way instead of me being in the dark and kind of just getting what I need. So that being said, I set a budget for the out to eat category, and this month I spent $241. I'm gonna set that budget to $200, so I'll have that $40 left over. That's $50 a week I have allocated to going out to eat with Kelly, by myself, whatever I want to do. And I had to stay strict to that budget in order to follow this idea of the envelope system, because when you set a budget, if you're not strict with it and you go over it, then there's no point. So I set that budget to $200. For groceries, I spent $248, but I think that was a good amount of food, so I'm gonna just round that up to $250 and make sure I don't go over that. Of course, there's gonna be things that don't happen every month. So I'm also gonna do an experiment where I log February as well, see what those one-off expenses kind of add up to. And then eventually I'll have like a miscellaneous or a one-off category where I could have a budget as well. All in all, I would advise people to do this because we have to take control of our savings. We're only getting older. I personally wanna have a lot more money in my savings, so I had to take it the right step in the direction of taking it seriously, and I feel like this is definitely one of those steps. I'll keep you guys updated on how it goes. I'm going to Japan in April, so I want to have my finances down to be able to have a good time and have enough money put to the side for that. Let me know down below if you guys have any tips of how to save money, how to manage your finances, because I'm all open ears. I want to learn more. If you stuck around for the whole video, I greatly appreciate it. Please consider subscribing. A ton of new videos on the way. Some people might wonder how much it costs to LA if they're moving here and they wanted to just get a gauge of what it was like. And maybe I'll do more in the future if you guys are interested. So let me know down below if you guys want more of these. Let me know any other video ideas you have for me. I'm really just wanting to put out as much content as possible on this new channel, and I just want to thank everyone for watching. Thank you for making it to the end of the video. Please consider subscribing. It would be greatly appreciated, and that's it for me for now. So until next time, I'll see you guys later.